You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the January 10th meeting of the Michigan City Water Works Board. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Ready.
Call this meeting of the Water Board to order. Election officers, Chris.
First time election of officers. For the position of president, I need a nomination.
I'll nominate Ken Barrett. I'll second it.
Okay. So we have a nomination for Ken to be president. I'm putting all the initials of who did everything, so that's, okay, so I guess with that, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. All right.
All right, election of vice president.
Secretary.
Oh, that's right, wrong board. Secretary.
I'll nominate Beth Pishker as secretary.
I second it.
Are there any other nominations? Any other nominations? All those in favor of Beth being secretary?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, Beth, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
This is the treasurer.
Treasurer. I'll nominate Davis Bush as treasurer. I'll second it.
All right, any other nominations? Any other nominations? All right, all those in favor of Davis Bush being treasurer?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right. Approval of the minutes from the executive session held on December 27th.
I'll make a motion to approve the executive session minutes held December 27th, 2022.
I'll second it.
Motion and second, we approve the minutes of the executive session on December 27th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I'll abstain because I wasn't here, but yeah.
All right. Approval of the minutes of the regular meeting held December 27th.
I'll make a motion to approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held December 27th, 2022.
I'll second it.
Motion is second that we approve the minutes of the meeting held December 27th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
I'll abstain because I wasn't here. Perfect.
Motion carried.
Yeah.
Approval of purchase orders.
Okay. Well, it started off as a short list and quickly blossomed. So the first is to Leonard Accessories. This is for upper and lower door toolbox for truck 20. That's the new crew truck that we bought late last year for $1,173.95. And then the second is to Leonard Accessories. It's a topsider toolbox, and that is for truck 20 as well for $1,368.95. We knew going in that we were going to have to add a couple of boxes to this truck for what we need to use it for. The third is to Ivy Tech. This is CDL school for David Sechrist. This is a new employee under probation. We could not get the price from anybody at Ivy Tech before the last meeting because of them being closed for winter break. So this is confirming because the class started this past Monday, for $4,550. And of course, he's under that agreement that we have in our contract for that. So the next one is to Weir's. This is a regulator valve for truck 2, confirming it was a repair needed for $1,298.25. The fifth one is to J.A. Lar. These are locators. It's 2 of them that are used for locating water mains and services, all that stuff, for $7,500. It's to replace, one of them's a replacement and the other one is to have a secondary one. The next one is to USA Blue Book. This is a hydro test pump. This is for hydrostatic testing when we install new mains. The one that we own blew up or broke, I guess is the right word. It didn't actually blow up, but it broke. And was not repairable, so we bought a new one for $2,587.25. Well, we haven't bought it. This is a regular PO. It's not confirming. The next item is the USA Blue Book. This is for a metal detector for $946.54. The next item is to USA Blue Book. This is hoses and fittings for trash pumps that we use in distribution for $2,253.49. The next item, number 9, is to Diamond Speed Products. These are blades for our cutting saws for $1,986. I believe we buy might be a dozen at a time. The next item is Weir's. This is battery power steering hoses circuit breaker for dump truck number 9. This is our big dump truck, our tandem axle. It actually, some of the wiring must have come loose or something, and they actually had a small fire. And fortunately, our driver noticed a major problem, pulled off, actually put the fire out. We got a little help with the fire department. And so this is $4,956.97. It's confirming for the repairs. Heck of a lot cheaper than replacing that dump truck. At this point, we're ballparking about $70,000. So
Do you have fire extinguishers in the truck?
yeah, we are required to have those in the trucks. So. The next item is to J&B Detail. Lights for truck 20 for $4,379.83. There was a little bit of a miscommunication, and there was a previous purchase order. That purchase order has been dialed back because this purchase order was written, and we're working on moving our purchase orders into our finance software. And so it had been created and closed out. And so we didn't want to screw up all that paperwork, so the previous purchase order is being dialed back by this amount.
Okay.
So he's not going to get paid more than was intended. The next item is to Weir's. This is a blower motor for truck 2. This is for the heater inside the truck for $1,672.71. That was confirming. The next item is to Hawk. This is to service our DR1900 spectrophotometer. It's one of the devices we use to test the water quality in the lab. The one we have is, we have a backup one, and the one that we were using, it broke, so we're sending it in for repairs. The replacement cost was, this is about $4,000 less than replacement, so it's a pretty good deal. For $2,086. The next item, number 14, is to Ferguson. This is, we needed some pipe and fittings for a relocation on Highway 212. The state highway is moving a culvert, and we have to adjust our elevations. And then we also bought some pipe for stock. This is 12-inch pipe, and right now it's hard to get, so we went ahead and ordered some because we were getting low in our yard. For $17,915.54. The next item, Bozak Motor Sales 2022 Ram 3500. Truck 13, that was in our list for the business plan for replacement this year. Was also that was the truck that was stolen that we recovered. There is a wiring issue. It's safe to drive, but it's not going to last long. So we were looking to see what we could do to replace this truck. Plus, since it was on our schedule anyway, and they had this truck in stock. It's basically an identical truck to what we have. except this truck's gas, the old truck was diesel. And they're gonna give us a $10,000 trade-in for the old truck. So, and this truck already has running boards and lights, so we're not gonna have to spend a lot of money on upfitting this truck either.
So is this 52,000 include the 10,000?
That is, yeah, that's after the 10,000, yes. And the budget number we had for this truck was 60,000, so it's under
Okay.
the plan. And then the check, and then there's a claim, assuming that's approved in this, in this portion, then there is, the claim is readied in the next part of the meeting, so if it's not approved, then we'll have to remove that from the claim, next part, so. And then the last item, it's access 2-year safety renewal. It's, we have a company, this Access is American Consulting Engineer, Environmental Safety, and can't come up with the last estimate for, but basically, they do our safety training, they do walkthroughs, inspections to make sure that our facilities are within compliance of OSHA regulations. And then in the event that OSHA, that there is an issue that OSHA gets involved with for our department, they will act on our behalf as representatives to help us through the discussions with OSHA. So, and this is a 2-year program. We pay them monthly, it's $630 a month for 2 years. And then we pay them also mileage when they drive out here for training or for the meetings that we have. And this price is the same as it was 2 years ago, the last time we renewed the contract. So they have increased their pricing. And that's it.
All right, any other questions on the purchase order? Chris?
I'll make a motion to accept the list of purchase orders dated 1/10/2023.
I'll second it.
Motion and second that we approve the purchase orders dated January 10th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right, claims.
I'll make a motion to approve the list of claims dated January 10th, 2023 as submitted.
I'll second it.
Motion and second that we approve the claims as of January 10th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Old business.
I did want to make a quick note, in the tentative agenda we had, that was, unfortunately, we don't have one ready, so pulled it off the meeting.
Okay.
That told me,
The
one
year.
time I forget to put it on vibrate. Okay, under old business. At the last meeting, I was requested to give some information about ACH for customers. According to what we were able to find in our system, the VIP system, which is our billing system, we have 3,283 customers that currently use ACH. And that's done directly through us. So they give us a blank check, or a voided check, I should say, blank check. They give us a voided check, and then we set up an ACH and bill them accordingly. We also have 470 customers that are listed as paperless. Through Invoice Cloud, there's currently 44 customers on ACH. And that's largely due to the fact that we don't have a monthly charge for ACH, but Invoice Cloud does to the customer. So that's why a lot of customers are signed up directly with us instead of through Invoice Cloud. We do have 3,457 paperless customers through Invoice Cloud. And then we have 1,220 customers that have signed up for text to pay. So they can actually pay through they get a text and they can actually make their payment through that. So, it's gaining some steam and getting some use, which is good. That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
So that, and then the other item I have for old business, the town of Pines has reached out to me. We did agree to give them a price for installing the water main. They've agreed to do it, but the one issue they do have is that the State Board of Accounts will not allow them to send us a check before work is done. So what I need to request of the board is permission to allow the town of Pines to supply us with a purchase order to start moving forward with the project. Basically, as we complete portions, like once the engineering's done, we send them a bill for that portion. Once we get the material in, we can send them a bill for that. You know, they can't pay us up front is basically what it comes down to.
Sounds good.
It sounds fine, yeah.
We need a motion on that.
Okay. Like
Probably, yeah, because, yeah.
I'd like to make a motion to allow the town of Pines for us to commence work and then do iterative billing as we go along, as we get certain portions of the project done. With them, they'll send us back checks.
I'll second it.
Motion and second, that we allow the town of Pines to proceed with purchase orders to allow us to do the work on this project. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, any other old business?
No additional business.
New business?
And the only thing I was gonna talk about was the contract renewal, but that got covered I didn't realize it was gonna be on the PO list. So there's a packet in your information about that, with that contract, just so you can see what,
Consulting.
but I can execute the contract, it doesn't need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess under new business, I could mention that the year-end pension fund balance report is also included. We started the year 2021 with 19,179,140. Thanks to the wonderful activity in the stock market for 2022. We ended the year at 16,300,510, about 15% drop. Now, the good news is we were extremely healthy prior to this, so I'm sure we are continuing to be healthy. It'll probably be either late March or April that we'll have McCready Keene, One America come in and do their presentation, as well as Harbor Trust.
Okay. Any public comment? Any comments from the director?
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the Tuesday, January 10th, 2023 meeting of the Michigan City Water Board.
I'll second it.
Motion second to adjourn, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.
I feel like you're doing.